let's get the match underway now. Introducing in the red corner, weighing in at 210 pounds from Shelbyville, Kentucky, Bill Martin. Bill Martin, ladies and gentlemen. And in the blue corner, weighing in at 235 pounds, the world heavyweight champion from Sarasota, Florida, Randy Macho Man Savage. Our referee, Dale Edwards.
Take a look at the world heavyweight champion right now, because he may be wearing that belt for the last time on television. Because from now on, after this, Leaping Randy's going to be wearing it.
I don't know if you heard or not, Randy said he would be holding that heavyweight title for perhaps the next 80 years.
Yeah, and I got more news for you. In that corner is Bill Martin. He is a candidate for the ICW Rookie of the Year.
Yes, he is.
And if Randy Savage thinks he's going to underestimate Bill Martin, he's got another thing coming, because I have watched this man improving each week on ICW wrestling, and so have you, Tim.
Okay, Savage, thank you, Lanny. Savage was taunting Bill Martin with the world heavyweight belt there. Okay, he's finally all set and ready to go.
Savage got a little slap happy not too long ago, and now he's got to do some serious business now, because Bill Martin is an up-and-coming star in the ICW. Gaining leverage now, both men struggling for leverage, trying to get the initial advantage.
Savage is still taunting Bill Martin in the ring, it sounds like. Look at that, Lanny.
Yeah, that's a strategic move. Randy Savage, I don't believe he's afraid of Bill Martin. He's just trying to catch him off guard. He just used a very well-executed hip toss and a very high heel throw. You know, Tim, I could have countered that move, come up with a drop kick, and taken away his world belt right there. All it takes 3 seconds. Beautiful hip toss by Bill Martin, and what did I tell you?
Okay, Savage out of the ring now, walking around on the floor.
Doesn't look like this is Randy Savage's day.
Crowd wants Savage to get back into that ring.
He's a good wrestler, but this Macho Man stuff is a fad. It's a thing of the past. No longer applicable in today's standards. There he is, struggling for position now.
Completely missed on that one.
Tim, he missed the punch and he missed with the spit. He tried to spit at me and fell short about a yard. Can you imagine that? He's missing with everything today.
He missed it.
Slaps missed. No. Couldn't even slap my face, and I was all teed up for him like in golf. Beautiful side headlock by Bill Martin. Lean into him, Bill. Use some leverage. That's the way. Using that hair.
Hair pulling there by Randy Savage on Bill Martin.
I spoke to Bill Martin before this match, and I told him, don't be intimidated by those big muscles. He's just a human being. He gets into his trunks the same way as anybody else.
Okay, look at this. Bill Martin has Savage down on the mat.
That was a beautiful headlock.
Savage got a 1 count on Bill Martin.
I've been coaching Bill Martin now. He's my favorite choice for the ICW Rookie of the Year. Beautiful body tackle. And the champion is down. Get used to that phrase, the champion is down, because there's going to be a new champion very soon.
Well, Bill Martin is certainly not intimidated by the world heavyweight champion, Lanny. He is holding his own.
That's right. He's doing a fantastic job in there. It makes me proud, really, because I spent a lot of time coaching Bill Martin. Hang on to that headlock. Now, Savage, I believe Savage got the advantage there.
Knocked him to the mat again. Clothesline.
I'm afraid that took its toll on Bill Martin. Savage has a lot of potential energy, and he's very devastating with those maneuvers. No, a pile driver.
Which, of course, is now legal in the ICW.
Oh, very effective pile driver.
He may have the best of Bill Martin here. That's it.
Well, there you have it.
Randy Savage pile driving Bill Martin to take that win. Randy Savage accompanied by Miss Brenda Britt.
I'm going to tell you something right now. A lot of people might think that he embarrassed me, man. But listen to the music playing. Look at the $1 million ropes. And when I take off that rope in the middle of the ring, I want you all to concentrate. And that World Heavyweight Championship belt is going to be around me, Miss Brenda Britton, Miss Macho Man, for not 5, not 10, not 15, not 40, not 50, but 80 years. I'm going to have the World Heavyweight title, believe it.
Randy Savage said Introducing first in the red corner, weighing in at 190 pounds from Cheyenne, Wyoming, Chief Jerry Eagle. And in the blue corner, 234 pounds from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Bad Pistol Pez Watley. And our referee today is Dell Edwards. There is the bell. The match is underway. It's a one-fall, 15-minute time limit. Edgar, it's always very hard to get a word in edgewise. Pez is around.
That's exactly right.
Pez said he had him, but he apparently didn't.
Did not have him. Jerry Eagle pulled that quick reversal on him. Now Pez has Jerry on the ropes. And he's ready to start in on lick to the chest, but Jerry Eagle comes back quickly. And now he has Pez in a reversal again.
In fact, the last time we saw Pez here at the television studios, he had packed his bag and left for the day.
He did. In fact, he said he was leaving. There was too much prejudice here for him.
But he has come back in his usual style.
But he has Ernie the Cat Ladd with him today. He went out and found some help. Of course, later in the program, we'll get a chance to interview Ernie Ladd and Willie Monroe. Pez is doing his strut as Jerry Eagle is on the mat. So Jerry is coming back up, and there's slam
to the mat again.
Of course, Pez Watley using the hair. Jerry is fighting back.
He is.
There goes that famous headbutt, that hard head.
That's it.
And it's all over.
That's it.
It's all over.
Weighing in at 226 pounds from Montreal, Canada, the current Southeastern Heavyweight Champion, the one-man gang, Ronnie Garvin. And his opponent in the blue corner, weighing 368 pounds from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Rick Link. There is the bell. The match is underway.
Rick Link.
Here we go, Edgar.
A big man, and Ronnie is outsized, but that never has bothered Ronnie one-man gang Garvin.
No, it hasn't.
Never has bothered him. He's got Link on the mat, but he's also on the ropes. The referee's calling for a clean break, and Ronnie, in fact, did make it to the break. Now, is Ronnie going to be able to lift him? Is that what he's trying to do?
Oh, he just lifted one leg off the ground. There you go.
And now, the sleeper, the famous Leaping Lanny is famous for that sleeper, but he didn't stay with it.
No, he didn't.
He's not choking, is he? Now, that's... He, in fact, did say that he's teaching Crusher and training Crusher to be mean in the ring. Well, nobody could teach a man to be mean any more than Ronnie one-man gang Garvin. Christopher Pez Watley's pretty mean, but
yes,
Ronnie follows it up. And Rick Link seems to have thrown himself into the turnbuckle.
Look at this, Edgar. He stepped right on the stomach
again.
Of Rick Link.
And it's a pin. It's got to be a pin.
That's it.
It's over. It's over already. Ronnie one-man gang Garvin quickly, resolutely defeats.
Our fourth match of today's one-fall TV time limit remaining tag match. Introducing in the red corner, weighing in at 240 pounds from the island of Hawaii, Chief Tapu. And his partner, 246 pounds from Madrid, Spain, Rick Zarda. And in the blue corner, 220 pounds from Atlanta, Georgia, Rick Starr. 224 pounds from Hollywood, California, Hustler Rip Rogers. And the blondes being managed by Gary Royal, who hails from Charlotte, North Carolina. There is the bell. The match is underway.
Can you imagine people talking about the miser having a chance at the Southeastern belt and he doesn't deserve it? Bernie the Cat Lad, Pistol Pesquale, talking about opportunity?
That's what they said, miser.
Why shouldn't I receive the opportunity? After all, look at my winning streak. Look at my proficiency in wrestling. Look at my knowledge of the holds. Look at this. Chief Tap is really taking over in the convertible blonde.
Chief Tapu working on both of the blondes at one time there.
Well, but now they're paying him back. The Chief thrown hard into the turnbuckle. And Ricky's getting painted for that knee to the stomach.
He is.
Great, Chief got that.
Chief is quite a chop.
Exchanging.
Yes, he does. There had been some question as to Ricky Zarda's leg condition that he hurt in a match earlier, but he is in this match. Here he comes.
He says he's perfectly able to wrestle, so you have to take.
And it looks like he is.
He looks in pretty good shape to me. Look at that body. A hip lock off the turnbuckle. There's a toss into the ropes. There's a bear hug, and with those powerful arms and deltoids and chest muscles.
Here comes Hustler Rip Rogers sneaking in. Both the referee and Chief Tapu caught him on it.
Oh, look at Royal.
Gary Royal's up to something.
He went after the leg. The Pistol Pesquale hurt.
Here comes Lanny.
Right in the nose. Punched him right in the nose.
And Bedlam has broken loose. The leg is hurt again. Ring the bell.
Okay, the match is officially over.
Sleeping Lanny is on Gary Royal's nose. The blondes are being indeed taught a lesson today. Indeed being taught a lesson today.
The Bloods claiming that Leaping Lanny has hurt Gary Royal's nose once again. Okay, the official winners, referee Dale Edwards told us, was the Convertible Blondes. We'll be back with more ICW Wrestling after this.
This match is a one-fall, 15-minute time limit. Introducing in the red corner, weighing in at 230 pounds from Blacksburg, Virginia, Bob Roop. His partner weighing in at 280 pounds from the coal mines of Virginia, Big Boy Williams. Their opponents in the blue corner, weighing in at 300 pounds from Kingsport, Tennessee, Tony Peters. And his partner weighing in at 227 pounds from Russia, Boris Malenko. And their manager, Izzy Slapowitz. A tag team battle. Of course, Tony Peters is one half of the Southern Tag Team Champions. And the other half, Bob Orton Jr., is with me right now for commentary on this match.
How you doing, John? Pleasure to be here again. And let me state this. I'm not in the ring with my tag team partner because later on in the show, I've got a TV tournament match with, I don't even know who it's with. I don't even care.
Jeff Sword.
Jeff Sword, right. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to watch Professor Boris Malenko and Tony Peters destroy Big Boy Williams, the guy who comes out here, he sits out here, he cries, he talks about his dad and his mom dying. Who cares what his dad and mom did? This is now. It's the present.
Big Boy Williams, tremendously strong, as he just pushes Tony Peters away.
He's tremendously strong, John, but he's an idiot. He's stupid, no education.
In the previous program, there was an elimination match with you and Tony Peters were against Big Boy Williams by himself, and he held his, utilizing the bear hug, and time ran out on that. Of course, it was the time ran out, no winner. It was a draw.
John Beck, what did I just tell you? It's now. This is the present. That happened in the past. We're not here to talk about the past. It's the present. These two guys come out here and they want a tag team title match on TV. Well, there's no way we're going to give them a tag team title match on TV. They haven't proven themselves. They haven't beat anybody. Bob Roop, I can understand him. He's going to bellyache and cry and moan. He's a traitor. Him and I used to be partners. He's a traitor. Something happened to the man. I don't know what it was. He likes to hold little kids now, kiss little girls, shake people's hand. I don't know what Bob Roop's problem is. I can't understand it. A former Olympian. Look at the United States these days. We're in so much trouble, we're not even going to go to the Olympics these days because we can't field good enough athletes.
Tony Peters and Big Boy Williams in the ring right now. Big Boy Williams showing his tremendous strength there as he uses the leverage and hoists Tony Peters for all 300 pounds of him over and onto the mat. Bob Roop into the ring now.
It's the only thing that I can give Williams. He is a strong man. He's a real strong man, and he's heavy. He's got the weight. But the man is stupid. You can beat him because you can outthink him. You can outsmart him. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And it's exactly what Tony Peters and Professor Malenko is going to do later on in this match. Just sit here and watch it. You'll see what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about.
Tony Peters has the advantage on Bob Roop has the advantage on Tony Peters right now. Referee checking to make sure that the elbows are not on the mat, or the shoulders. Big Boy Williams looking on, waiting his turn. Professor Boris Malenko hasn't been in yet. But, of course, Boris Malenko, one of the toughest wrestlers in professional wrestling today.
Yes, sir, from Russia.
Teamed up with Tony Peters, one half of the Southern Tag Team Champions.
A great Russian athlete.
Boris Malenko now as he comes in and puts the forearm across the back of the neck of Bob Roop.
As I've said before, the United States aren't sending any athletes to Moscow, but it looks like Russia's not afraid to have an athlete over here.
Ideal by Bob Roop. See if he gets a 2 count. Tony Peters comes into the ring and without the benefit of a tag.
There goes Malenko. See that good move, good speed.
Takedown. Roop makes the tag to Big Boy Williams, though.
Look at that. They call themselves a tag team. They're stumbling over each other, getting in the ring, can't keep out of each other's way. They're both big and clumsy. That's all they are. I don't see how they can come out here Malenko and tell you people they want a tag team
trying
match.
To take Big Boy Williams down with the leg, but he's having problems. The tremendous strength by Big Boy Williams. He simply just pushes Boris Malenko down and away. Malenko looking at him a little bit dazed. What do I have to do to get this guy down?
Well, you've got to move away from his weight and away from his strength.
Now Malenko and Peters talk it over a little bit. Izzy Slapowitz, the syndicate manager, in the corner. Now Malenko thought he had Big Boy Williams set up.
Williams
tremendous
is
strength by Williams.
He pulls out of those things. He's just too strong to try to grab him by an arm or a leg.
Now Malenko makes the tag to Tony Peters. Peters uses the hair, gets him into the turnbuckle, but Williams turns it back around, working Peters over to his corner. There's a whole lot of wrestling on that corner right now. Bob Roop coming in.
Look at him double teaming in the corner. Hey, these guys don't know how to wrestle clean. If they're not tripping and stumbling over one another, they're double teaming in the corner. That's not how you wrestle. It's one-on-one. It's supposed to be one-on-one or two-on-two, not
Peters
two-on-one.
trying to make the tag to Malenko, but he didn't quite make it. Takedown by Roop, but the tag is made, and Boris Malenko.
Now you'll see some good wrestling.
Uses his hands to rake across the eyes of Bob Roop. Tony Peters still in the ring.
They've challenged us to a match. I want to tell you something else. My little brother has challenged Ronnie Garvin to a match on TV. And Ronnie Garvin, up until this time, has not accepted, and I don't know if he will.
Boris Malenko now working over Bob Roop.
Oh,
it's a 2 count.
They got Roop going now. Look at him on a masterful 2 minute. Look at that beautiful souffle.
It's only a 2 count, though. The tag is made to Tony Peters. Grabs Roop by the hair, brings him up, and then slams a fist across the back of the neck.
Tony Peters got the big old arms like, look at that clothesline.
It's a clothesline. Tony Peters with the cover now. Gets a 2 count, but Roop gets out of it.
The referee
Tony Peters
intentionally counted slow there. Roop is beat.
Fist to the head, a couple of them. And another pin and a 2 count, but Roop gets out of it again. Tony Peters working on Bob Roop.
Pressure on, boy. Put that pressure on that neck.
You can see the expression on Tony Peters' face, the amount of strength that he is using.
Those arms he's got are like just a couple of big old clubs when he wraps them around your neck there. He's cutting off that wind. That's a very smart thing to do. Make that tag.
Roop reverses it. There's the tag to Professor Boris Malenko. Roop didn't see it. Malenko comes in from behind.
Bob Roop, for a college-educated man, I've got a word for him. He's a college-educated idiot. Been to school, knows all about the book learning, but has no common sense. I mean, they tag in front of the man's face. You don't even see it. Look at him stomping him right in the head.
Malenko working on Roop. Gets a 2 count again, but Roop rolls out of it.
He's using the flat of the boot there.
Bob Roop has taken a lot of punishment in this match. He's not able to get over and tag Big Boy Williams, his partner. Malenko slammed the head of Roop into the knee of Tony Peters. Peters in now. Trying to finish off Bob Roop. Now here comes Big Boy Williams. Big Boy Williams arm smashes to Tony Peters, hurls him against the ropes, and he has it in the bear hug. He's got Tony Peters in the bear hug, and with all that strength, the referee checking to see if Peters will submit.
Tony Peters is too much of a man to quit. Come on, Tony, get out of here.
That bear hug.
There he is. He's out of there then.
Really something else. Big Boy Williams hoist up. Tony Peters slams him down. And in comes Bob Roop now. Roop to work on Tony Peters.
Hooked him in the abdominal stretch.
But Peters gets out of it. There's an elbow to the head to get out of it. The tag is made to Big Boy Williams. Don't think Peters saw it.
Uh-oh.
Now here's Big Boy Williams.
It's a big splash.
See the referee gets the last count there. That's not
it's
right.
All over. The 3 count of the winners,
right.
Bob Roop and Big Boy Williams, and we'll be back with more.
3 seconds and about a second and a half. What are they trying to do? They're trying to force us into a title match here on TV.
Butch Reed, Junkyard Dog. Let's look at it.
By golly, we got a ringside seat for a whale of a fight. Butch Reed, 255 out of Kansas City, going against the Junkyard Dog. Dog fires Reed back in after having knocked him out of there. Popped him over that top rope. I think a lot of you witnessed the situation when between Buddy Landell and Butch Reed, they really embarrassed Junkyard Dog by tar and feathering him right on TV, and the dog says, whoa, yeah. He's getting down and goes after him. Nails that headbutt, and he puts Reed back through the ropes again and down on the concrete. On the concrete as the dog sitting in there waiting on him, my friend. I'll tell you that. He has got some kind of hatred stored up in him for Butch Reed. Grabs him at that top rope, snaps his head down, and Reed down on the ring apron. Junkyard Dog, when I talked to him after that embarrassing moment at the hands of Reed and Landell, said, hey, don't worry about it. I'll take care of business. And, brother, that's what he is doing right now. Junkyard Dog saying to the referee, Jerry Calhoun, stay off my back. I need some of this guy. Reed, quite a physical specimen, but he has run into a blazing buzzsaw. Butch Reed back on his feet. In the corner, the referee once again in between, and Butch Reed nails him with a big right hand. Now Reed is feeling what he wanted to feel. The opportunity. Oh, look out. We're going to say the opportunity to pour it to Junkyard Dog, but look at a dog battle his way back. He's taking it and firing. Boom. Exchanging right hands into the ropes. A double clothesline. They both had the same idea. Using the slingshot effect of the rope, both of them were coming off. Double clothesline, and the referee's at 6, 7. And they're both on the knees, and the referee stops the count as Butch Reed scores first with a right hand, and then Junkyard back at him. Saw Butch Reed pounds Junkyard Dog with a right. And the dog is down on his back. Butch Reed puts the foot right across the throat, and the referee saying, come on, break it up, break it up. There's the 5-minute call. Coming off the turnbuckle, and Dog takes that big right hand. There's a cover count of 1. Didn't even get to 2. Reed from behind chinlocks him. Junkyard Dog being told to give it up. And down. Ooh, yeah, here comes the Junkyard Dog. He's feeling it, determined. Maybe a last effort with Reed. He's been applying that pressure over the last several minutes. Double hands him right to the midsection. Rips him across the eyes, and Junkyard Dog is out of it for a minute. But Reed right back with a front face lock. Butch Reed hollering, I got him, I got him. He's had him in trouble on several occasions. Here again, he hooked the rope, foot over the rope for additional pressure. But he isn't able to keep it there long as the referee was up checking him out. There's the 10-minute call, 50 minutes to go. Junkyard Junkyard Dog hanging on to that front face lock. As the dog picks it back up to his feet once again. Crowd getting in behind JID. Holler at Junkyard Dog. Junkyard Dog. He's responding. Slams Reed into the turnbuckles. Again. And drops him down on a knee. Right on the spine. Junkyard Dog muscled his way out of that trouble. And he's coming back at Hacksaw. Here's a close line that puts him on the deck. Hounds. Butch Reed to the canvas, and Junkyard Dog all over him now. In the air, big body slam. Power slam at that. 1, 2, he got him. The winner, the Junkyard Dog. 11 minutes, 42 seconds. Junkyard Dog, the winner over.
A one-fall expiration of television time limit match in the red corner at 230 pounds from Amarillo, Texas, one half of the U.S. Tag Team Champions, Leaping Lanny. And in the blue corner at 500 pounds from South Carolina, Crusher Broomfield.
There's the bell. The match should be underway momentarily. Crusher still taking his hat off. In Crusher's corner, both Randy Savage and Pistol Pasquale. Their match is definitely underway now. A clean break by Crusher Broomfield. Andre, that's something we have never seen from Crusher, and that was a clean break. Crusher body slamming. Lanny's outside of the ring now. Referee counting Lanny in.
Lanny seeming to be in a great deal of pain, having landed on the head on that last.
Crusher looks like he's almost patiently waiting for Lanny to come back in the ring.
Crusher, 500 pounds of murderous mass of a man. And there's a
some of the
collar hookup. Lanny in the go behind, and he got the wrist of Crusher Broomfield, but now and back over Crusher's back, and Leaping Lanny now has a side headlock on Crusher Broomfield, but Crusher having no problem lifting Lanny up.
That's sheer strength there.
In fact, putting him outside of the ropes at this time, and the referee.
Look at this.
To caution him to break, and he just lets him go.
He just set him on top of the ropes there, Andre. He definitely had a chance to throw him out, and he sat on top of the rope.
Randy Savage and Pistol Pez Wadley are somewhat concerned at the...
They are definitely concerned.
Randy Savage, having the contract on Crusher, would definitely like for him to do Lanny in, therefore not having to defend his belt against him.
Yeah. Almost a definite turnaround for Crusher Broomfield. Certainly not as aggressive as Savage and Pistol Pez would like him to be. Of course, some of the crowd hollering, "Come on, Bumblebee," from Crusher's recent masquerading, you might say, as the Canadian Bumblebee with Ronnie Garvin.
Then having the body press.
He had a 2 count on, yeah.
That in itself a feat to have.
Look at that.
500-pound. There's a 500-pound body slam by Leaping Lanny and a back over somersault and a body press with a count of 2.
A 2 count.
He's thrown out onto
Lanny's
the floor.
out to the floor.
By Crusher Broomfield. Taking his
Randy Savage throwing.
Randy Savage trying to
throw him back into
the ring, but Lanny retaliating against
Look at
Randy
that.
Savage.
Lanny back in the ring now.
Using the ropes. And back in.
Look at this.
Crusher Broomfield extending the hand to Leaping Lanny.
Lanny doesn't know this.
Lanny doesn't know whether to accept it.
He did.
What? He's accepted it.
Crowd is standing on
Crusher
it.
Broomfield is leaving the ring. Leaping Lanny
What
in
is
the back
going-
of a somersault.
Referee counting Crusher back into the ring. Savage and Pistol Pez still trying to get Crusher back into the ring. It'd be hard to push a 500-pound man back into the ring.
Crusher Broomfield is not even making any attempt to get back into the ring, so
Lanny is waiting.
it's pretty
patiently.
sure that this one is going to be over. Randy Savage is telling Crusher Broomfield now about the contract that he has on him and tells him that he must
Ring the bell.
The match is over, and the winner, Leaping Lanny.
Referee declared Leaping Lanny the winner because Crusher refused to get back into the ring. Crusher, come over here. Crusher.
A total weight of 400, let's see, is this correct? No, I believe I've got the wrong total weight here. 425 pounds, the total weight. Over on the right-hand side of the screen, introducing from Dillon, South Carolina, Rufus R. Jones and his partner, the Freight Train, and his partner from Memphis, Tennessee, Jerry Bryant, going against him at a total of 415 pounds from San Francisco with their manager, Jimmy Hart, the Dirty White Boys. This match, 1 fall 15. Referee Jerry Calhoun calls for the bell.
Woogie! Out of the corners they come, and it's Jerry Bryant, we haven't seen in quite some time, going with Rufus R. against the Dirty White Boys, Davey.
Lynn Denton, Tony Anthony, the Dirty White Boys. That's Lynn Denton in there right now. Denton with a slam on Jerry Bryant, makes the tag on Anthony. They double team. One holds Bryant, the other one smacks him across the back with a forearm. Anthony firing Bryant back into the ropes, clotheslines him coming off of there.
Looks like Bryant's one of those guys from the Jerry Lawler School of Wrestling.
Bryant smacked with the right fist, upper arm, drives him to the mat. Tony Anthony of the Dirty White Boys. He's calling for a boot in the corner.
Look at Rufus. Rufus don't want. Let me in there, boy. Let me in there. Here you go. He don't want in. Look at Rufus, baby. 290 pounds hiding behind the post, man.
Dirty White Boys
Rufus, get your feet wet.
continue to work on Jerry Bryant. Denton sliding a boot off the top of his head.
Look at him. Hey, Rufus, get your feet wet, baby.
Bryant whipped into the ropes. Both of them trying to double team it. Bryant used both feet. And here is Rufus R. Jones after the tag. The Freight Train running wild.
Wasn't using the fist. We didn't hit him, did we? We didn't hit that man, did we? Did we?
You wanted him to get his feet wet. There he is in there right now against Tony Anthony of the Dirty White Boys. Ooh, nail from behind by Denton. And now both of them hammering him with a forearm. Jerry Bryant down was thrown down on the floor. He's being helped out now by Randy Savage, and it looks like
Lawler's trying to get a tag. He's trying to help Rufus R out, and he's trying to tag in there.
He's trying to substitute in the match. I don't know if the referee's
got to be telling him, you're not in here. Get away, get away. As the Dirty White Boys use this chance to double team on Rufus R. Jones, Lawler still arguing with the referee, who's telling him you weren't in this match. You can't just walk in and substitute in it. As Jerry Bryant was hurt, slammed in there. Woo, in there. The referee is telling him that he's not going to be in the match, Jimmy.
Hey, come in here and take over this whole...
Okay, we know it. And, oh, boy. That knee nailed Calhoun. Lawler can't wait. He comes in there with the referee down, starts slamming away on the Dirty White Boys. Jimmy Hart's grabbing his legs while the Dirty White Boys really pounded on him. Well, Jimmy, you let the referee handle it. Oh, here comes Savage.
Where's Eddie Martin asleep in the back? Come on. Look at this right here. How can they do this, Russell?
I saw you up in the ring also. Now you grabbed his leg.
The referee has stopped the match.
Savage and Lawler with Rufus R.
4 men on 2, man.
Well, you jump in there, Jimmy, and that'll even it up. Our time is up. We're going to have to get out of here on this match. So let's take a break right here.
Izzy Slapowicz as we get ready for the main event here on International All-Star Wrestling. Of course, Izzy Slapowicz and Hustler Rip Rogers making light of the fact that they did crush the monocle used by George Weingroff to see. Of course, George is legally blind and is visually impaired. He used the monocle to see just a little bit, and they crushed that on a program a few weeks ago, if you'll remember that. Hustler Rip Rogers now getting into the ring, and with me for commentary is Bob Wharton Jr., also a member of Izzy Slapowicz Syndicate.
Boy, look at that Hustler Rip Rogers. What confidence. What confidence the man had. See that?
George Weingroff waiting for the bell to ring.
That is a blind attack. George Weingroff come out there and attack a man from behind. Anybody can do something like that. It doesn't take guts. You don't have to be tough to jump a man, back jump a man, and try to hurt him. This is ridiculous. Rogers has got on those nice, fancy, nice, beautiful clothes, and they won't even give him a chance to take them off. You sit here and ring the bell to start the match. It's ridiculous. I'm telling you that right now.
Weingroff, high heel.
Weingroff isn't blind. That guy can see just as good as your eye. He's got to be able to. Look at him in there.
Now Weingroff throws Hustler Rip Rogers out of the ring.
On the floor after.
Here comes Weingroff on the floor. Rip Rogers hasn't even got his costume off yet. Rogers back into the ring now. The referee counting. Weingroff working on Hustler Rip Rogers. Now he's working on to take the pants off of Hustler Rip Rogers. And almost succeeding in that. Gets the pants around the ankles to where Rip Rogers.
The referee is doing nothing. Nothing to try to break this up and stop it right now so the man can get prepared to wrestle. I'm not tired of it myself.
Calling for Izzy Slapowicz.
The referee should back him up, let him get composed, get his clothes off.
George Weingroff working on Hustler Rip Rogers now.
Illegal fists. Another illegal fist.
Rogers did get one foot out, and now Izzy Slapowicz is pulling on the pants to get the other foot free, and it is now. But George Weingroff certainly took advantage of the situation. There's the atomic drop.
That move jars you plumb from your rear end all the way up to the back of your neck.
And now Weingroff follows Rogers out on the floor. Weingroff not waiting for anything. He evidently was perturbed by the little thing. There it is, the body slam onto the concrete.
The guy's gone completely nuts. He's trying to break Rogers' base, trying to hurt Rogers' back or break his back or something.
George Weingroff is evidently...
The referee standing there letting it all happen.
Weingroff has evidently taken enough scoffing out of Hustler Rip Rogers and Izzy Slapowicz.
Like I said, the guy just
There's the back.
man.
High backdrop by George Weingroff. And Hustler Rip Rogers has taken a lot of punishment here in the early going. There's the pin, but only gets a 2 count.
The guy jumps it from behind and almost knocks your lights out. Sure, he's going to look good. He's got Rogers half out on his feet before the match even starts.
Weingroff continues to work on Rogers. Nobody was there. There's a beautiful drop kick by George Weingroff. And he, as the press again gets a 2 count, but Hustler Rip Rogers says that got a foot on the ropes and to break the hole. We're almost out of time here in the last match. Here comes Bob Orton Jr. Now Bob Orton coming into the ring. Referee says ring the bell. And that's it. It's all over. Bob Orton Jr. into the ring working on George Weingroff now. Hustler Rip Rogers never had a chance. And now Bob Orton slamming the head. George Weingroff into the turnbuckle. The ring and the match is over. Here comes Ronnie Garvin now. Ronnie Garvin comes in to take on Bob Orton Jr. Ronnie Garvin working. Hustler Rip Rogers. Well, you can see it there. Ronnie Garvin and Bob Orton have nothing to do with this match. The match is over. The referee called for the bell to be rung, and it was. The match is over, but they're still going at it. Ronnie Garvin, Bob Orton Jr., Hustler Rip Rogers, and George Weingroff as they all go at it. But the winner is going to be George Weingroff by reason of disqualification. Now, George Weingroff working on Bob Orton Jr. Ronnie Garvin still in there. Throws Hustler Rip Rogers out. Bob Orton Jr. comes out. And we'll be back with more International All-Star Wrestling in a minute. The winner, George Weingroff.